never thought that it'd be so simple, but I found a way, I found a way. And I always thought that it'd be too crazy, but I found a way, I found a way. If you open up your mind, it's gonna take some time to realize.
Hello and welcome to the January's beginner edition of Today from the Heart. I'm Peyton.
And I'm Kate, and we're broadcasting from the David J. Bloom Broadcast Suite.
To start off today's episode, let's meet some of Sacred Heart's alumni.
Hi, I'm Catherine. I'm a sophomore, and this is my grandma and my great aunt.
Hi, I'm Mary Catherine Joyce McCooey, and I'm a member of the class of 1960.
I'm Cassie Joyce Egan, class of 1968. I started in 1960, going into the 5th grade.
I started Sacred Heart in 6th grade.
My favorite class at that time, I thought it was history, but then I gradually fell in love with Mother McClatchy's Latin class.
The uniforms at the Sacred Heart were, wow, they were truly the worst. I was embarrassed when I was in 6th grade wearing that uniform with the straps over your chest, and it was just awful.
I pretty much played on all the teams. I loved basketball because I grew up with a basketball court. I was also CFG, the school committee of games, and you got to wear a little green pin on your bolero with a basketball on the bottom.
When I was at Sacred Heart, boarding was an option. I boarded for my 4 years in high school. How was it living at Sacred Heart? Oh my, wow. We were awakened with holy water being thrown at us at about 6 in the morning. And then we had to respond to the nun.
I was a junior in high school, and I was set to get on the bus to go home. And the nun said, no, my parents had signed me up for boarding. So I was not a happy camper.
Oh, Pam Hayes was yes, she was a friend of mine. My best friend had a younger sister, and her best friend was Pam Hayes.
I always felt that if you had a Sacred Heart education, you could go anywhere, do anything, and it's pretty much proved to be true.
Wherever you go, I mean in the world, you're a Sacred Heart girl. You are welcomed and hugged, and it's just a community that never, ever ends.
Wow, it's so crazy to see all of the changes that have happened and the things that have stayed the same over the years. Thanks, Catherine and Maeve.
Freshmen are new to the high school, but did you know one of them is a practical genius?
I came to Sacred Heart in 8th grade. My favorite class has to be either history or math. For math, I really enjoy numbers. The numbers come easily to me. For history, I really like learning about the world around us and how our past affects our present. I am going to be doing rowing for winter season and golf for the spring season. I chose to do golf because my great-grandfather, who passed away, played golf. I've been playing violin for about 3 years, and I've been playing piano for 6 years. I love baking and cooking. I've been doing that ever since I was little. I also really love home design. I like playing with colors, textures. I actually designed part of the home that we're living in now, so it's really fun. I'm actually doing a lot of clubs this year. I'm doing Science Olympiad, robotics, perspectives, Chinese club. I'm doing a French meeting in kind of like at lunchtime, as well as Model UN, mock trial, and a couple other clubs, which are really interesting. I think they kind of all connect to my two favorite classes, math and history. I would say the best advice is kind of just plan out what you have to do every day. I have an agenda, and also don't try and do everything at once. I would say just don't do anything that you don't enjoy, because if you enjoy it, you're gonna really wanna do the extra work.
8 clubs? That's really impressive. I can't believe she does it all. Thank you, Ava and Julia.
I'm a big fan of sports myself, and I've been dying to know about some of our own coaches' past athletic careers. Let's take a look.
I went to the University of North Carolina, Chapel Hill, and I played lacrosse. I chose the University of North Carolina because my uncle played lacrosse there. My older sister was currently on the lacrosse team there when I was going through the recruiting process. I loved the environment. It felt like home to me. I wanted to be at a competitive school where I could win national championships, and just kind of was the right fit for me.
I attended Dartmouth College in Hanover, New Hampshire, and I ran track and field. I actually started track fairly young, I'd say probably elementary school. My PE teacher at my elementary school recommended to my parents that I join a running club in our town because, ironically, I guess I just did really well at field day.
I'm very close with my teammates today. They're my best friends. They will be my best friends for the rest of my life. Going through the process together and all the challenges and all the glories as well has really made us close. Even though they're all over the country, we still find ways to get together.
There was a lot of, I would say, forward movement for women's rights when I was at Dartmouth, and so it really helped shape who I am in terms of trying to be a role model for younger female athletes. My track coach was the first female coach I'd had in all my years of competing in any of my sports. So that experience really shaped and inspired me to be a coach and to continue coaching as I do today.
Obviously, the knowledge that I got from the lacrosse world has really helped me in my coaching and my mentorship towards girls that are playing lacrosse in this day and age.
Wow, they really inspire us to dream big. Thank you, Bridget and Olivia.
Peyton, did you know we have a new filmmaking faculty member?
No way, really?
Yes, let's meet her.
Hi, I'm Miss Ryan. I was at Sacred Heart for 15 years and I graduated in the class of 2016. So since I started in the broadcast program, I knew I wanted to continue my filmmaking career in college, so I applied to all schools that had a filmmaking program, specifically ones where I could get hands-on with equipment and take production classes. So my favorite filmmaking class at Sacred Heart was definitely the creative filmmaking class. I was able to do a lot of short films that I could enter into festivals and really hone in on those storytelling skills that I used in a lot of projects in college. I would say from a young age, my mom always had me watching old movies, whether it was the old musicals or Hitchcock films. I was always watching films. So it's really nice being back at Sacred Heart. Since I was here for so long, Sacred Heart is such a big part of my life. It's nice to be able to get back to the community and see ways that I can help filmmakers and bring what I learned at SMU back to the creative and real world classes. My favorite film that I worked on was Chemistry. I had a lot of fun doing it with my friends. We spent a lot of time on the screenplay, so there's a lot of rhyming, and we had a lot of fun with the set design and creating a nice color palette and editing and using music. And so I think that was one of the first projects that I felt like I could be very creative in. One thing that I would have told myself as a beginner filmmaker was to say yes to doing all projects. Get your hands on as many projects as you can so you can have your creative input on as many things as you want.
I wonder what it'd feel like to work at the same school you used to go to. Thank you, Jane and Devin.
We all know school has not been the same during this pandemic, but let's see what some students and faculty think about this year's experience.
I like the new schedule a lot. I think it's hard to get used to, but once you do get used to it, there are a lot of benefits from it. I think the girls spending more time but less time in a week enables them to prioritize their work and not be bombarded with every subject every day. So from a wellness point of view, I think it's a great new schedule.
I think one of the benefits has been the new schedule. I was really unsure about 75-minute classes, but I actually really like them.
Yeah, we have a lot more free time.
I also think it's nice because everyone's outside a lot more, and like usually I probably wouldn't have gone outside like ever. Probably just stayed like in my room or like stayed in the course center or something. But like it's such a nice day today, even like gets you outside more.
I think that it has been easier to juggle sports and school with the new schedule because the new schedule offers more time in between classes to get work done, and those sports are the same and still go to 6. I feel like I have more days to get it done.
Well, I do dance outside of school, and we have to wear masks, and it's been really hard, especially because we've had like little mini performances, and it's really hard to keep up the stamina and stuff.
For my fall sport, I'm doing crew, and I found that it's been challenging to wear a mask during practice because it's hard to breathe with it.
I think the students are adapting as well as they can. I was actually really surprised to see them take it so seriously because you could just tell they want to be here. And so I really do find that they're following the guidelines as best as they can, just because they really do want to be here.
Thank you, Caroline and Campbell. COVID has definitely changed a lot for the school, but I'm so thankful to be here every day.
Now, let's find out more about being a captain on the athletic teams here at school.
Hi, my name is Laura Patricio. I play soccer, and I've played it pretty much my whole life.
My name is Liv Lockwood. I play volleyball. This is my 5th year playing volleyball.
I actually think that being involved with the school and having leadership positions definitely keeps me going and keeps me focused and inspired to keep on doing better.
Ever since I came to Sacred Heart, I kind of like started trying a bunch of new things like volleyball and student council, stuff like that, and it made me kind of it definitely made me more outgoing and made me like who I am today.
I think the biggest success for the team had to have been winning the FAA league last year. It was like the first time we had done it in like 20 something years, and we also beat a bunch of boarding schools that we had never beat in our history as a program. So we've definitely had some big wins.
You know, a big part in volleyball is talking. Especially in games, we're always screaming, shouting, trying to get everyone excited.
I scream a lot. I will scream a lot on the field. Not like at them, but just like in general to get them all hyped up.
You know, go out of your way to try something that you haven't tried before. Put yourself out there. You never know what's gonna happen. If you hate it, it doesn't matter. Yeah, that's my advice to everybody. Try something that you've never tried before.
Go hard.
Thank you, Emily and Kelsey. It's amazing to see the leadership opportunities that are offered to fellow students at Sacred Heart.
Now let's pass it on to Skylar and Wowie for a game of song association.
Hi everyone, I'm Skylar.
I'm Wowie, and today we're going to be playing a game of song association.
Okay, you have 10 seconds to sing a song with the word work.
Show me how to work.
You have 10 seconds to sing a song with the word wonder.
I wonder what it's like to be loved by you.
Great job! You have 10 seconds to sing a song with the word life.
Life?
Yes. Okay, you have 10 seconds to sing a song with the word belong.
Oh, Taylor Swift. You belong with me. What? Yeah.
You have 10 seconds to sing a song with the word dream.
Dream a little dream of me. Da, 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 da.
You have 10 seconds to sing a song with the word better.
Better watch out. You better not cry. You better not pout.
Good job.
I'm telling you why. Go.
You have 10 seconds to think of a song with the word dream.
The one that's like, it's only just a dream, by like Nelly. Isn't it by Nelly? I don't know. You know that one?
Yeah. Yeah. To sing a song with the word better.
You better not.
You got it. You have 10 seconds to sing a song with the word heart.
Oh, so breaking my heart.
You have 10 seconds to sing a song with the word heart.
Oh, why you gonna be so hot?
That counts.
That looked like fun. We should do that sometime.
Definitely. That's all for this edition of Today from the Heart.
Come back for next month's episode.
From our heart to yours, thank you for watching Today from the Heart.